Hello guys, how are you? My name is Ilan and this is another chapter of my Line 6 Helix series. Yeah! You have to agree with me that everyone wants to play with a great tone, with a good tone, like they are playing the first chord and it sounds like amazing, right? But you have two options. You can buy or download, but you have two options. You have to buy or download for free and a preset. But I know some people like me that don't want to play with presets of other players. So the second choice is to make your own preset. When you are playing the chord and then changing the amp because you don't like it, and then playing the chord again, and then tweaking the treble, middle, or the presence or gain, and then playing the chord, and it goes on and on and on. And it's taking hours, like really. I remember when I bought my Helix a few years ago, it took me about hours, sometimes days, for finding that good tone that I really like. There is a shortcut for finding amps that you like, much more faster, and you just have to listen and tweaking the parameters that you like. I'm sure that everyone here heard about looper pedal. In my Helix, and I think in every Helix, like LT and Stomp, yeah, I think in every Helix, you have a looper pedal. Looper pedal, it's for recording some parts. You're putting the looper at the end of the chain, and then you are recording yourself, and if you play chords and then you want to play a solo over it. But if you are putting the looper at the beginning of the chain, every parameter that you are gonna change after the looper, the loop will change. Like if I'm playing a C chord and then A minor with a reverb after the looper pedal, and I'm turning on and off the reverb, the sound will change with the reverb and without the reverb. So I thought to myself, I can play the chords that I like and loop them with a DI sound, like yicky sound, and then changing the amps, and I will find my amp that I really like, or the effect, or the cabin, or the IR, and I want to show you that technique in this video. So I'm going to the computer, stay with me. Okay, first thing first, you have to download HX Edit from Line 6 Helix website, and then connect your Helix Stomp, LT or Floor with a USB cable to the HX Edit, and then it will recognize it here. So this is a new preset. I don't have anything on it, and here I'm gonna put my looper pedal. The looper is here. Okay, and then for the buttons for play, stop, record, I will have to assign one button to the looper pedal. So I'm pressing on a button here and then assign the button. Okay, then I'm getting to the looper. I'm sure everyone know how to do it. And start to recording a part that I want to check the amp for it. Like I'm gonna record some chords like I want to have a great clean tone, okay? So I'm gonna record it. Okay, it's recording. I have it. I have that loop on my looper pedal, and now
the end is near.
Just kidding. And now I'm gonna put an amp that I like. Let's check about Cali 4 Rhythm 1. Okay? And now I will play my loop. Okay, it's nice, but I have to put an IR or a cab. You can put a cab or IR, it doesn't matter. For this video I will touch the impulse response for the IR because you have a lot of parameters in the cab section and I don't want to dive into these parameters. I'm putting an IR and now I will check it. I will play and then I will check my IR list for something that sounds cool. I found one, Cab Blend 1 by Michael Britt. Great guy with great presets if you want to check it out. I'm gonna play right now without the looper. It's nice, but I don't really like that amp. I think for a good clean tone, I really like the US, where is it? US double normal, NRM. I think it's normal. Oh, I'm not in tune. Sorry about it. Let's say that I have a gig, a funk gig, that I have to play a really funky chord like I will record and loop it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna play the loop and change the parameters in the amp. Okay, I think I have it. Let's say that I have some riffs with a little drive that I want to check out. So I'm gonna play that riff with this sound, with this clean sound, and then I'm gonna put a tube screamer before it or another drive or distortion pedal. And while my looper pedal working, I'm gonna tweak the parameters at the drive section. So let's improvise something. All right, this one. I have that loop. I'm gonna put a tube screamer here. So I'm looking for Scream 808. Then I'm gonna play it. Okay, I think I got it. And now for saving some DSP, I'm gonna change here the arrow. going to path 2 and put delays and reverbs here for saving DSP, because if I'm gonna put here delays and reverbs and bunch of stuff, I'm gonna use all of my DSP. I'm gonna put here a plate reverb, stereo, because no, it doesn't matter here. Okay, so I'm gonna play the loop. Okay, pretty satisfying. I think I want the amp for this riff to crank up a little bit, but I don't want to ruin what I've done for the clean preset, so I'm gonna use Snapshots. Here in Snapshot 1, I'm gonna turn off the overdrive and the reverb also, and save it. Let's call it YouTube looper, and then I'm gonna save Snapshot 1, call it clean tone. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to Snapshot 2, call it drive riff, and here I'm gonna turn on the tube screamer and the reverb. I'm gonna save it, and then when I'm going to clean tone, it's gonna be turned off, and when I'm going to drive riff, it's gonna be on. But I said earlier that I want the amp a little bit dry from the amp for this snapshot, for Snapshot 2. So I will go to the drive section in the amp and put on Snapshots. When you have two brackets here and the color will change to white, everything you are doing in this snapshot will change, and when I go back to Snapshot 1, it will change back to the parameters that are already here. So let's play again the riff and change the drive section. Okay, cool. So the drive here are 5.6. I'm gonna save it. And when I'm going back to clean tone, we'll go back to 4.6. It's cool, right? I've done a preset in minutes. You can do with it everything that you want. You can check out delay and modulation stuff and pitch or synth. You just have to play that riff or chords or solo, record it with the looper here, not put it here because nothing will change. Put it here and play it. Another quick tip that I want to show you for gigs. Let's say that you are making a preset for gigs and you don't want the sound guy will touch your EQ or stuff in his console. So if you already know the sound of your guitars, you can put an EQ here, just the lows and highs. Like, I know that my guitar need a low pass filter, so I'm putting in low and high cut. Let's say 11 kilohertz, and low cut about 90. so the EQ will cut everything below 90 Hz and everything above 11 kilohertz. This is the most common things that you have to pay attention in gigs. The lows and highs. The lows that doesn't have to be in the mix if you know your gear, so cut it by yourself. The sound guy doesn't know your gear and maybe he will cut much more than you need. So when you're done, go to the looper section and get rid of it because you don't need it anymore. That's it, guys. I hope you like the technique with the looper pedal. Please try it at home and tell me in the comments which amp you like more or which cab after doing the thing with the looper, because I think that your workflow will be much more faster with this technique. Hope you like that video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Every week I'm gonna upload new content about Line 6 Helix and guitar stuff. And that's it. Take care. Bye bye.